Hello, my friends. Welcome to Enriched Lives, where you're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. You're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. Hello, I'm Brother Charles, your host, and again, welcome to Enriched Life, where this program is about you. It's not about anybody else, it's about you. And the whole purpose of this program is about you getting better. That's right. Nothing's going to get better for you until you get better. Things may happen to you and things may happen around you, but the main thing is what's going on in you. So when things get better for you, you'll get better. When you get better, things will get better for you in your life. Again, welcome to Enriched Lives. Now, if today is your special day, if this is the day that you came upon the planet, let me say happy birthday to you. That's right, happy birthday to you. Why? Because you are somebody. God didn't make any junk. He didn't make any junk. You are somebody. That's right, my friend. So he has a purpose and a reason for you being here. If not, you wouldn't be here. So again, welcome to Enriched Lives, where you're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. You were created in the image of God. You and I were created in the image of God. We are somebody. You're not a wretch. You're not a bad person. You are somebody. So today we have another very fantastic topic. We like to build our discussions on biblical principles. And of course, our topic for today is one that's going to cause a little interest. Well, anyway, our subject is going to be one that's going to cause a little interest. The subject for today is two wolves. That's right, two wolves. And the scripture that we're going to be using will be coming out the epistle to the Galatians 5:19 through 23. Galatians 5:19 through 23. Those of you who are familiar with Bible studies, you understand that this is dealing with the flesh and the spirit. Galatians 5:19 through 23. The two wolves, this is a conversation that a Native American had with his grandson one day, and telling him about how violence came into the world. And so the grandfather told the son, he said, there are two wolves inside of me. There are two wolves, and they're both fighting for territory. He said, these two wolves, one is mean and vicious, and the other one is understanding and kind. And he said that these two wolves are always at odds. They're always fighting for attention. And the grandson said, Grandfather, which one is going to win? And the grandfather said, the one that I feed the most. That's the one that I feed the most. You and I are looking at this as a metaphor in reference to the flesh and the spirit. That which is strong and use that which you feed the most. And how do we feed it? We feed it through our thoughts. Thoughts become things. We feed it through our thoughts. Bad thoughts produce bad actions, produce bad things. Good thoughts produce good action, produce good things. So it's very important that you understand as to why all the violence and the terrible things that are happening in the world today is because of mankind. Men that are loving darkness rather than light. All the vicious, wicked things that are happening in the world today come because of men gravitating toward that which is wicked and vicious. They're doing that out of ignorance, or they're doing it out of intent. One or the other, but they do things of that nature. On the other hand, there's kindness and there's understanding in the world. Those that gravitate toward kindness and understanding, you will see them. These make their marks in the world. Men that do things for kindness and understanding. These two wolves, shall we say, are at war within each and every individual. Well, the one that you feed the most, that's the one that's going to be the strongest. You and I have ability to decide as to which direction that we're going to go in dealing with these two wolves. And this is a metaphor. This is just an allegory, just saying that inside there's the flesh and there's the spirit. And what you cater to is that's what's going to be manifested in your life. Now, I know individuals that say, I'm a good person. Yes, I am, but sometimes we let some bad words slip out of our mouths, and sometimes we do some things that aren't good as believers, and next thing you know, we've had some things going on. But what is actually transpiring is that you've been feeding the wrong wolf. The bad wolf. If you're quick to get upset, if you have an anger problem, if things bother you and you're complaining all the time, this is the wrong wolf. This is what you're feeding. See, thoughts become things. You're thinking about things like this, and so they become things. Jesus said a tree is known by its fruit, and the fruit that is being manifested in your life is that which is going on the inside. So if good things are happening for you, it's because you're doing good things. You activate the law of reciprocation. When you do good things come back to you. When you do bad things come what? Back to you. So you and I as individuals must understand how important it is to make sure that we monitor our thoughts as to what we're thinking about. What are you thinking about? There's a scripture in the Bible that says whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are kind and pure. It says think on these things. Now, if you're always thinking about terrible things, if you're always thinking about how bad things are, if you're always focusing on the negativity, then you, my friend, are attracting those type of things in your life. Because you and I, as a man, thinking that, so is he. So what we think about, we bring about. If you're thinking about negative things, negative things are going to be happening to you. That's why we make the statement that nothing is going to get better for you until you get better. When you get better, things will get better for you. It doesn't make any difference who's in the White House, the Blue House, the Yellow House, the Red. It doesn't make any difference until you get better. Things are not going to get better for you. So what's happening on the inside of you? Are you allowing this wolf, shall we say, this wolf that's angry and mean and vicious and jealous and wants to start wars and upheavals and all of these terrible, wicked things? This comes out of the heart of man. These are things that's going on right now. So you and I as individuals must see which direction that we want to go in. An individual that's kind all the time, an individual that's understanding, that has an understanding ear, that's willing to listen to you, not putting in stipulations upon you that you need to be this way, but they have a listening ear. They understand and they listen with compassion. These are the individuals that will draw you to them. Now, the individuals that put you down and say that you're not good enough, that you're unworthy, you're just a low-class person, and you're all of this and all that, they have hate in their hearts for you. These are the individuals that have been feeding, shall we say, the wrong wolf. Anytime you have an argument, not only arguments with individuals, but if you know that you are correct and right, and you know that they're wrong, but you are determined to make them look small, you might win the argument, but you'll lose the person. Sometimes we have to understand how important words are that we can use in conversations, especially when you get in an argument with anybody about the Bible, but some people do. And they get the argument over certain doctrines and issues and everything, whether you should drink or don't drink, whether you should eat this type of food or don't eat that type of food. It doesn't make any difference as to the food that you eat. It's what's going on inside of you that comes out of you, that defiles you, basically your thoughts. Thoughts manifest into things. The things that you do come out of the thoughts that you're having. There's not anything different from that, my friend. You are somebody. So what you focus on is what you get. So if we think about negativity all the time, we think about complaining, we could just look at a person and just see how terrible they are. Then, my friend, we're coming from a place of judgment, and we're coming from a place of ignorance, of casting blame upon a person. You shouldn't cast blame upon anybody. Blame should have no place in your heart. It should have no place in your house. When a person that takes responsibility for whatever he or she does, they are not prisoners to guilt. Guilt comes out of deception and lying, saying that I didn't do that. You know you did. Now you're creating guilt. You know you did something that you shouldn't be doing. Therefore, it is important that you understand when the scripture says you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. This is what it is implying to. You don't have to cover up anything. When you tell the truth, there's nothing else to be done. All you've done is told the truth. Now, when you and I as individuals begin to see how important it is to listen to how we treat ourselves, what we say about ourselves, what we say about others, monitor these thoughts that are coming into your mind, because the mind controls the body. I know you think the body controls. No, the mind controls the body. So you are somebody. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a winner or a victim? It is very important, because all these come from the thoughts that you have. So you and I as individuals must understand that which one of these wolves are we going to cater to? Which one are we feeding? All the wars and all the violence and all the ugliness in the world comes from the mean wolf, the vicious wolf, the one that wants to take control over everything and misuse and devalue human beings. Now, the one that's kind and patient and understanding, this is the one that we want to feed. When you think about good things, no matter what a person does, when you think about something good, when you focus on the good, being an optimist, when you find good things to look into a person's life and say, hey, that's good, no matter what, you, my friend, begin to make that wolf that you are pleasing, that you're feeding for understanding and kindness become stronger. The one that you focus your attention on, this is the one that's going to become stronger on your life. The more times you talk about bad things, the more times you say how terrible things are and how bad things are, all that, you are feeding the other wolf, the one that causes wars and violence and vengeance. And on the other hand, when you think about the good things in the world, all the kind of good things that are going on, this is the one that you're going to become affiliated with. This is the one that you feed. This is the one that you want to make strong and starve the other one out. Until next time, my friend. Until next time, you be blessed, my brothers and sisters. You be blessed. Until next time, may love, joy, peace, and happiness forever be with you as you walk upon this good earth that God has given us. And remember, my friends, pay attention to your thoughts, because your thoughts make things. Are you thinking good things, or are you thinking bad things? If you are, it's up to you as to which direction that you want to go. Focus on doing that which is good, and you, my friend, will be rewarded. Until next time, you be blessed, my friend.